That's Mark. Okay.
Okay.
So, follow along, everybody.
Welcome to Diversity Boulder. I'm Zoe Zimmerman. I'm here with my co-host Steve Finkelstein today, and we're going to be talking about Boulder's new food co-op. Steve?
So let me introduce everyone at the table here. This is Steve Phillips. This is David Blessing and Theo Horesh.
Welcome.
Thank you.
So how did you all get started thinking about having a food co-op?
Well, it was this guy's idea. And he initially, Crystal Market was going out of business at the time. That was a small health food store on 19th and Pearl, just across the street from where we'll be opening up a new location on 19th and Pearl. It's a couple of years ago. It was going out of business, and the whole community was depressed as far as I was concerned. I mean, people were really sad. This was a piece of old Boulder that was going to disappear, and so I came into the store, and I was feeling sad just like everybody else, and Steve says, well, there's a possibility that we might be able to turn it into a co-op, and I'm like, well, you got anybody to organize it?
And he said, not me.
And I pointed to Theo. I said, you're the man.
And then I struggled for about 9 months and pointed to this Steve. So that was how it all got started, and we had a wild time for about 2 months trying to save Crystal Market, and we didn't know what we were doing. We definitely know what we're doing now, but the people we had on board were highly dedicated, and it was an incredibly short amount of time, an incredible large amount of work, and we decided to take our time and really do it right. And so we've been working on it for 2 years now.
So we've come a long way, and some of the good news is we've signed a lease for the Business Express building on Pearl and 19th.
Really?
And we have city approval. So the two main stumbling blocks have been overcome. And we're really excited about that.
Right out here we have Pearl Street and our main entrance.
So over here is your main entrance.
And through here we're going to have our 3 checkouts. And if you come this way, you see here on the floor where we've done some cutting of the cement. That's going to be the feed and drain lines for our dairy coolers and our produce coolers. So we'll have produce and dairy through there, wrapping around the rest of the building. And grocery through the middle of the store. Come on, I'll show you more. We're going to see about knocking this wall out, a good deal of this wall out.
Wow. I can see you.
All right.
Wait, who are these guys?
People are leaving.
People leave.
See you
I've
guys
seen
soon.
these faces before, though.
Our next speaker is Alan Carter. He comes to us tonight from England. He's been working with Oxfam. He's worked with cooperatives for many years. He's also had a
In a word, this cooperative will help reduce inequality and help reduce the pressures on our local environment and on the environment of others. It's terribly disempowering to find oneself surrounded day after day by those who constitute the problem. It's so empowering to be surrounded by so many people here tonight who've chosen to be part of the solution. Welcome to our local solution to global problems. Welcome to Boulder.
Thank you, Brigitte. It's overwhelming to look out in this room and see the number of people who are coming out to support the co-op before a storefront co-op even exists here. Right? I think it just tells you something about the level of support that we're going to see once there's a visible co-op that people can walk down the street and look in the window and see. When I moved to Boulder 21 years ago, one of the things that struck me was, where were the co-ops? It seemed like the type of town that would be filled with them. I expected to see food co-ops and housing co-ops and various sorts of cooperative economic development going on. The sorts of things that you see in many other communities that are similar to Boulder. If you go to a place like Madison, Wisconsin, or some of the towns in the upper Midwest. And I wondered where the co-ops were and when we were going to get them. It's been a bit of a wait, 20 years later, but it's wonderful to see it actually happening. I think it's really remarkable the type of work that has gone into creating this. About 2 years ago, I remember talking to Theo who was saying, we're going to create a co-op, and I don't know whether at the time he realized how long he would be working on it and just how many other people would be working on it, and I'd like to give Theo and all of the other organizers a big hand. I think it's an incredible job they've done. I also think that in these times where our economy is increasingly dominated by global corporations, it's really important for us to do what we can to create a truly local economy. And I think that a co-op is a great way of doing that. It's a way of keeping our money circulating in this community. It's a way of supporting local farmers and local organic farmers. It's a way of supporting healthy food and saying that we want to support the type of farming that's good for the earth. So eat up, enjoy the food, and make sure you join before you leave tonight. Thanks very much.
Our next speaker, I am proud to introduce Bob Mallender. He is the director of Co-op Development Center and also has worked closely with Rocky Mountain Farmers Union. Thank you very much, Bob Mallender.
Good evening. I am from the Rocky Mountain Farmers Union. We're a general farm organization that represents the interests of family-sized farmers and ranchers in this state. And we believe very strongly that that is a model that has got to be encouraged, supported, and successful if we're going to do all the things that Mr. Carter talked about. So, one of the efforts that we work on is cooperative development, and I am the director of the Co-operative Development Center at Farmers Union. And so I'm bringing you tonight greetings and congratulations from a number of other cooperatives, a large number of other cooperatives around the state, especially from those cooperatives who are agriculturally based, because those are the partners who would like to join with you in this effort. I'm feeling very hopeful tonight about this. All of us can do together what none of us can do by ourselves. And that's the underlying principle of cooperatives. And so cooperatives are an old tool, and they do for us, as the two previous speakers said, they give us an empowerment, and that's part of what we're about. So, on behalf of all those other co-ops, the small co-ops, co-ops that work with farmers and ranchers, I'd like to congratulate you and wish you the best. Thank you.
Our next speaker, Theo and Alakananda Devi. I know Theo's been really at the center and foundation of this co-op since it was just a gleam in all of our eyes, and we all appreciate Theo's hard work. Alakananda Devi is a physician, an author of Pilgrimage to the Mother, yes, and also the director of the Alandi Ashram, and also a wonderful Ayurvedic practitioner as well. Thank you, Theo Haresh and Alakananda Devi.
I want to thank the most important contributor here tonight, the one who has made it all happen, the one that will make it happen in the future, and that is all of you. And I'd like for all of you to give one another a round of applause for being here. And the reason I think you're also important, and that every single person here is important, is because I see this as a movement. This isn't just one little co-op. We've got a number of other co-ops in Boulder. We've got credit unions. We've got Left Hand Books, KG&U. We've got the Masala Co-op, which was just purchased, and needs some more funds still. Car Share is getting started up. Boulder Independent Business Alliance, Massage Co-op. I'm looking around. I'm seeing all these co-op people. We have a co-op movement on our hands. All of those problems that Alan talked about, Alan Carter, problems in the world we're addressing. And what we have right now with the Boulder cooperative market is we have a solution that all of us can participate in, that all of us can come to on a daily basis, that all of us can meet one another at. This is really the first step. It's an opportunity for us to take control of our communities, to take control of our money, to create the kind of world we want to create. We see business creating our lives around us, taking over our culture. This is our opportunity to take over the culture in Boulder. This is our opportunity to take back Boulder. I'd like to pass it on to Alakananda to say.
So in our co-op, when it's open, we're going to be able to buy many wonderful things. We'll be able to buy the local organic vegetables from our local family farmers. We'll be able to buy bulk grains, artisan foods. But there's one thing we won't be able to buy, even in our co-op. And that one thing is community. You can't buy it anywhere because you can't get it ready-made. You have to build it yourself. And that fundamentally is what creating this co-op is about. It's about creating community. This is our beautiful building that we're going to be remodeling and moving into. But in another sense, each one of you is a brick in the real building, which is the community, that the co-op is like the manifestation of this new level of community in Boulder.
Way back. Working at this co-op is going to be like being hang with my old friends. My oldest friends.
Okay.
So in through here we'll have more grocery and bulk. We're thinking of installing lighting back here, but we're not sure.
Well, you might just leave it dark like this forever, huh?
And if
Nice.
you swing back over this way, you'll see where our deli is going to be. It looks like the bombing of Berlin, and that's the look we're going for. We're going to serve fine German food.
Well, that's going to have to be on your April Fool's show. Joke there. Wow.
And this is where your co-op dollars are going to, folks. And let me take you around to the community room. Are you still filming?
Uh-huh.
So more groceries through here. The health and beauty department. Little book area. And moving into our community room, where we'll have fine community events. Yoga, movies, discussions. And in here is going to be our therapist room. No, not in here.
Like right where I am?
In there, right where you are. It'll be our therapist room where therapists can rent treatment room by the hour to see clients. Right back here. And like that.
And like that.
If you pan around, you can see all the work that we still need to do. But look at that old lath and plaster. You don't see that anymore.
What do you call it?
Lath and plaster. Since they invented sheetrock, this is a lost art. Where they would cut lathing strips and nail them on and then plaster over it.
Serious?
Yeah.
Oh.
And you're looking at Pearl Street again. This is a ladder. This is me on a ladder. And like that.
And like that. When's it opening?
I'm not sure. June, July. Beginning of June, maybe the beginning of July. This is going to be our receiving. In here. Yeah, receiving and store stock area back here.
Oh, it's a big garage door, isn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah, so much of this you won't be able to see very much, but you know, you'll be able to see some.
yeah.
This would be an employee entrance,
Hey, I'm not really sure.
something like that.
This is where they did the collating and cutting of paper. Business Express was back here.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, they had a big paper cutter, among other things.
This area is going to be what?
This will be where we're. This might be the bulk area, hobby department, books. It's. I don't have the plans in front of me.
Huh.
Looking into the deli.
The deli is going to be there up the front.
Yeah, that's the deli area. I'd like to show you the dairy area.
Ah, the good old days when the co-op was young.
a twinkle in its parents' eyes. Well, we did cut a lot before, didn't we? Yeah, these would be our, I think this is the dairy area here actually. Yeah, this is for the drains for the dairy floor. Right around the produce. And I'm not sure where the freezers are. I think the freezers may be going through here. That's where you see it marked out to be cut. Running a special for co-op members. They can buy a block from the old Business Express floor for just $1. You could have this, take this home and have it for just $1 as a memory.
It's a pretty huge piece. You're not really anticipating selling a lot then, are you?
The smaller ones are 75 cents. So one of the things we're going to do with our co-op members is we're going to teach them how to do this.
You should say, well, here, go that way so I can get some light on you. You should say, that's going to be that side of the building.
That's going to be that side of the building. Looking at it from this side of the building.
You mean the side that I'm on?
It's this side, and that's going to be that side of the building. And our lovely cashiers will be standing roughly here, there.
Where?
Here, there, saying, have you found everything you need? Thank you for shopping at Co-op. Come again.
Are you a member? That's what they'll be saying.
Do you remember anything?
I think this is going to be great to have someday.
Oh, absolutely.
You know, just to remember what it looks like in the old days. And you, what you looked like in the old days.
In very old days.
And now you've become black again, a shadow of a man. Okay, now I'm going this way. This was what it used to look like, folks. Back in those old days of, what year are we in? 2002?
Yeah.
What month?
May, not quite.
April, the end of April, a cold April 20th. An unbelievably cold April 20th.
Thinking about tearing this wall out.
Oh, you did say that. That's right.
So it'll go into grocery to grocery to bulk.
Got some plans right here on the table.
All right, here you go. Can you see that, Walnut? This is, let's put it this way. This is Pearl Street. This is where you walk in, into the retail area. And this is that wall that looks like it's not going to be broken out from the plans. Going to more retail area, stock room back here. These are not very detailed. In fact, these are horrible plans.
Really?
Never mind these plans.
All right, let's figure it out then.
Got some good ones somewhere.
Yeah?
Cooperatives are basically people working together for a common purpose.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you can take any purpose. We've chosen food, you know, natural food.
It's sort of like thinking of everybody else as me, and they're all in my family.
You touched on a good word with family, and the events that we've had so far for the co-op totally remind me of an extended family.
Now there is a beautiful face. Snow in the background. Gorgeous, gorgeous film.
From my friend.
Ah. There you are, introducing winter. A lot of purple going on back there. What's your last name, Michael?
Shulkin.
Shulkin.
Uh-huh.
You're a raw food chef or a nutritionist?
Time. Yeah. Live food chef, nutritionist, nutritional consultant. Not nutritionist, but nutritional consultant.
Did you go to school for that or something?
Something like that, yeah.
Uh-huh.
I consider myself more of a food therapist.
Wow.
So, because I like to work with the healing properties of foods.
And you're giving a presentation tonight and dishing up all this food.
Going all out. So you want to check the layout?
Yes, show me.
Oh, don't worry about it.
Hello.
Well, we just whipped up some lovely seaweed. Noris, wraps, seaweed salads, miso soup, low temperature.
Miso soup, what temp?
Pretty much under 100 the whole time.
Look at this beautiful
Top quality stuff here. No shortage of seaweed. No shortage of iodine. So, also wonderful antidepressant properties of all of these foods.
Is that right?
Yep. That was kind of the secret basis of a lot of this whole dinner.
Because you figure a lot of depressed people are coming tonight?
No, but just in case they might have been. Just to show people the simple remedies, food remedies, healing properties of foods. So many properties.
Is it because of minerals in particular that are healing in that regard?
Well, the phytochemicals, which are massively abundant in raw foods, are crucial for crucial antidepressants, and seaweeds are really, really good. I think it might be just the organic sodium and all the minerals, the alkaline properties of it. So,
there's
and
no
the
like
umeboshi plum paste is top-notch antidepressant food.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Are you using some of that tonight?
Yeah, all the noris are sealed with the umeboshi plum paste. So, and they're made with a pumpkin seed pate as a rice substitute.
It sure is gorgeous looking food.
Yeah. Too bad we can't eat any.
Although, and what's that Sprite back there?
Yeah, when we're in the kitchen working hard, we like to take down some Sprite.
Is that right? Is that really what it is?
We housed a couple liters already. No, I don't know. That was here when we got here.
Oh, that's in the building.
Yeah. It's obviously not our microwave either.
Oh yeah, the microwave.
The microwave and Sprite are not a part of the dinner.
And this over here is the miso.
Cauldron.
Wow, it's huge. Cooking at what temperature did you say?
It's pretty much under 100.
So it's just kind of making it like.
It's definitely warm.
Uh huh.
Not lukewarm, but it's warm.
Uh huh.
So.
Do you find
I just kind of wanted to show people that, especially Colorado in the winter, you can still make soup. Especially miso is a traditional macrobiotic recipe. You never go over 110 when you make miso.
Is it an issue for you? Do you miss the warmth of foods in the wintertime around here?
Not at all, really, because I just do. When I think of a warming food, I think of a spice.
Mm-hmm.
So, to be honest, I've had miso maybe twice this winter. But other than that, I just do a lot of spice, lots of cayenne, cinnamons, peppers, sulfur-rich foods.
Have your attention, please. Welcome to our live food celebration. Really appreciate you all being here and supporting the Boulder Co-op with our fundraiser tonight. And I'm not going to say much here right now. Just want to make that announcement and welcome everybody to this evening. And we'll be serving the dinner here shortly and be having some music, live music, as well as the music back here throughout the evening. Thanks again.
Well, you'd think there'd be an advantage because you wouldn't think I'd be able to shoot you this close. But you know what? It looks great. Gorgeous. That is a vision of loveliness if I ever saw one. Okay, I've embarrassed you enough.
After the misa is served, we'll have start the presentation by Michael Shulkin about raw foods, and we'll be giving a nice explanation of, I think, the meal and benefits of raw food diet. And then after that, we'll be having music. We have a couple of musicians here tonight. One is Dadaji Rojata Krishna over here from Argentina. He's going to be singing some songs in Spanish. And then we'll have Craig Lieberman, who will be here. Is Craig here yet? He'll be here a little bit later and be our main musician for this evening. So thanks again for coming. Enjoy the meal.
We've got to stay alive. We don't chase those crazy. We don't chase those crazy. Chase those crazy buffets. Chase those crazy. Chase those crazy buffets.
Enjoying your miso. We're going to begin with the talking portion, and Michael Shulkin will begin his talk. It should take 20-25 minutes tops, something like that. And Brigitte will also.
I'm the yin for the yang.
Ah, here we go. Perfect. Here we go.
Greetings and thanks for coming. Enjoying the live foods dinner and the live foods event of the year. We're going to talk a little bit about some of the many benefits of live foods. Some of the common misconceptions that surround the live foods diet, especially within the Colorado wieners. There's a lot of theories behind that. So we're going to get into all kinds of info about it while you're enjoying your miso, which the miso is, by the way, heated below 110 degrees, so it is also enzymatically correct. So just so you know what you're eating, you just ate miso soup with sea veggies, for one. And next you're going to do, next course will be a salad, seaweed salad with a sesame curry dressing with 2 different types of seaweeds on it, Gigi and armand. And with sprouted noris, which have a pumpkin seed pate in them with avocados and sprouts and other miscellaneous vegetables. And the table are set with the pickled ginger, wasabi, and I believe there's some soy sauce and not shoyu. And there's a wonderful dessert that Brigitte prepared.
So I'm Brigitte Mars, and I've certainly studied Oriental medicine for a number of years. And about 1.5 years ago, I started looking at a natural foods convention, how so much of the food was really just somewhat healthier substitutes for junk food. It basically was frozen pizza in a box, whole organic macaroni and cheese in the box. And I was not surprised that we have to have about a third of our aisles devoted to remedies because people still suffer from digestive distress despite, doing, healthier food. There's 50 kinds of healthy potato chips. But one of my deep hopes is that the co-op is really going to offer a healthier alternative to a lot of the junky health food stores, because a lot of the health food industry, a lot of the ethics have gone down the tube. Sugar's back, hydrogenated oils are back. It's not that, those are like terrible, and I'm glad that there's healthier alternatives for people, but I think this is a real opportunity to do something, for the highest good. And I really encourage you not just to say, I want to support the co-op, but to, I want to save the dolphins too and the rainforest. You've got to do something. You've got to put your money where your mouth is every once in a while and say, I want to manifest what I believe in. So.
Yeah, the co-op is a crucial thing for the community for sure. It's time, especially with all the GMO crops. But this co-op will be a very good thing for the community for sure, and it'll be good to see organic local farmers being supported, and try and stop the GMOs and all the sugar and the other stores.
Thank you. Blessings to all of you for showing up here and making this happen. And Sylvia's going to make an announcement here.
Good soup, Michael.
Hi, my name is Sylvie, and I would like to let you all know about an event that's coming up that some of us are working to promote, and we're going to hoping to tie the co-op in with this because people who eat raw obviously need lots of raw fruits and raw vegetables, so we want as many people to participate in the co-op as possible. There's an event coming June 1st called Raw Passion, and it's going to be pretty much of an all-day event. There's 4 speakers coming to do presentations. I just heard 2 of these speakers about a month ago. Two of them that I have met have been raw for 20 years, and they exude so much health, so much vitality, so much energy, and that they're amazing. They're very inspiring. They talk about the whys, the hows, the wherefores, the whole gamut of what a raw food lifestyle means, and these people are living it. So pick up one of these flyers on your way out, and thank you very much.
Well, we do have some that say, don't we? Who brought the t-shirts over? Anyway, we've got them over here. Food for people, not for profit is the other slogan on the back. That's the one I really like. So there they are. Come on up if you're interested. And now probably some of you are wondering when the heck we're going to open. I don't know. It's probably somewhere towards the end of June, hopefully, if things go as planned. So look for the doors to start opening, look for announcements, inklings, things like that around the end of June or so. And before that, just down in here, the next event we've got is a benefit concert that Double does. Some of you folks here know Double does. Yay, Double does. They have their own facility in South Boulder called the Launchpad. And that's where they're going to be holding it. It's 6510 South Boulder Road. We have these little informational pieces of paper up at the information desk. So pick one up, plan to come. Let's see what's next. Well, thanks for the music over here. What is Double Dose?
And they're identical twins.
Pardon me? Yeah,
they're identical twins, hence the reasons.
Type of music they play?
mostly folk rock, Grateful Dead. Yeah. That.
There you have it. Yes, so once again, thanks so much for the music over here. The background there was very nice.
Yes.
So I'm going to go into a few thank yous. First of all, food was great, wasn't it? If you wish to be recognized, please stand up. All the live foods folks that prepared the food, if not, be humble, I guess. And of course, Michael Shulkin. The marvelous dressing we had was courtesy of Sunflower Restaurant, so you can find it there. And hopefully you'll find it at the Co-op. It's in bulk. So bring your gallon jugs. Eden Foods, they provided all of the seaweeds, the wasabi, the what else did they have? The ginger, the stuff you find in the little things with the little bowls on your tables.
Who provided this to me?
Pardon me?
Who provided this to me?
Eden Foods, you know the Eden Teas?
Okay.
Yeah,
Thank you.
out in North Carolina. And also, of course, the gift basket there. Walnut Place, the location. Wonderful place. For those of you who don't know, this is a low-income housing for, well, lots of different folks, but predominantly the elderly. Earth Harvest, they provided the, yes?
I didn't mean to tell you, but I wanted to ask you, is that sea turtle banner yours or?
No, that's here. Pretty hip folks, huh? No, it was there. I just came in. Earth Harvest, they provided the pumpkin seeds and the ingredients for, most of the ingredients for the bliss balls. So as you're chewing on that, think of them. Maranatha also, they had the, they do the nut butters. So there was a nut butter in the bliss balls. Iceland Spring, the water you had on your table. All the way, is it Finland, Chris? Iceland. Boulder Fruit Express, it was all the vegetables that you had, the carrots, the cucumbers, the sprouts, what else was there? Lettuce, avocados, all that. Great Eastern Sun, the miso you had, and Emerald Cove was the nori wraps. And all good organics was the tea. And Brigitte Mars, of course, for getting that to us. Volunteers who helped put this together. Oh, sure, go ahead.
We're going to announce the Indian night.
Indian night, we have an Indian culture celebration a week from today. We have, we should have some information on here at the booth. Same structure, basically 5 to 9 here. We'll probably have warmer weather, there's no guarantee. We have dance and music with Indian food. So look into that. And yes, over there.
Will there be vegan Indian food?
We're going to try to have pretty much a whole range of stuff. So we're still trying to work that out with the folks that are going to be preparing and also the donating entities. So yeah, it's pretty heavy on that, but we'll do our best to do that. Yeah. Thanks for suggesting it, though. I guess before Theo comes on, Yule wanted to come up and say a couple of words. I think on all of these tables was a brochure talking about his farm.
Well, Lawrence Farm too.
Oh, there you go. So maybe the two of you together, or
Sure.
a dynamic duo here?
Yep. Double dose.
Pachamama.
Double dose.
This is the brochure. If you didn't have one on your table, there's some more over here.
Want me to go first?
Okay, well, my name is Yul Culbertson, and I'm an organic vegetable farmer here in Boulder County. And this is my wife, Lauren Culbertson, and she's an organic vegetable farmer here in Boulder County. And our farm is called Pachamama Organic Farm. Our farm is 6 years old. We lived in Boulder during the 80s, and we, worked and raised kids and all that stuff like a lot of people. And at the end of the late 80s, after our son was born, we were really wanting to do something more significant and something that we could really get our heart into, and something that would help the world and provide a better place for our family. And we've been out there working really hard and really doing the best we can to grow what I think are the best darn vegetables in Colorado. And I say that, really, I really mean that. I'm not bragging. We have about 11 or 12 acres of organic vegetables, and we go to the Boulder market, we go to the Walnut market, and we have a community-supported agriculture program, which Lauren will tell you more about. But I just want to talk a little about the farming. We use biodynamic methods, which is like organic, kind of taken to another level. I personally believe that plants grow from energy, not from fertilizer. It's about really creating a really sacred space, for farming, and we really need people to get behind our farm and to join the farm, and we've been successful in the past, and I'm sure we will this year with recruiting people. But it's a way of not only getting the best vegetables, but a way of really, like the co-op, really supporting something that's beneficial. Because by joining our farm, you're basically in it with us. And you get to come out to the farm. We have parties. It's a great place to bring kids. It's it's a real win-win situation. Stole some of hers too.
He's got to set it all.
Sorry about that.
Anyway, but feel free to take a brochure, and like you said, we're at the Boulder Farmers Market as well, and at the Longmont Farmers Market. Thanks.
Yeah, thanks. Oh, question. Oh, we have questions now.
Okay.
I just have one question. Do you guys offer internships or any kind of work programs?
We do have an internship program that's a live-in commitment at the farm, and we advertise that on a sustainable agriculture website. And
it's also on our website too.
Oh, it is on our website too, but the full details are on the actual website.
Well, we can mail you stuff if anybody's interested.
Okay. I can talk to you later.
Yeah, that's part of our commitment too, is we want to provide, farmers for the future, because there's a lot of young folks like you maybe that say, wow, this is great, and this is what I want to do, and how do you learn? How do you learn to grow really, organically grown biodynamic vegetables, and how do you learn to run a business and that kind of stuff. And we have several people that have interned with us over the years that are out there doing that right now. It feels really good.
Great, thanks.
Even when they're competitors.
Anybody else have a question? Okay. Thanks.
Well, after talking about the spirit of the land, I think it's only appropriate that Theo Haresh come up and talk about the spirit of the co-op.
So, I want to start off by thanking Stephen Johnston here, who organized this event. Usually the organizers get forgotten. But what I want to talk about is this really subtle sense, something that's really kind of hard to articulate. I've been trying to articulate it for the last couple of years, and that's, why are we so excited about a co-op here in Boulder? I think there's this sense of something missing. There's this void that we're trying to fill with the co-op. And it's not only is it a void within the larger community, I think it's a void within ourselves. A lot of us here in Boulder feel like, well, we have all these good relations with people, but we're missing something, and we call it community. I think there's another element that we're looking for out of a co-op. And it has something to do with the 60s counterculture going its own ways. But there was some alternative culture that was forming that disbanded. And I think in some way, people think that the co-op's going to pull it all together. How will it pull it all together? Well, we'll have community events, we'll have entertainment things, we'll have good healthy food, holistic health-oriented things. We'll have a complete orientation towards social change, whether it's through educational events or simply through the products we carry. But more than any of this, we'll actually have a space, and that's what's lacking in Boulder. What's especially interesting about the co-op is that there's going to be opportunities for all sorts of visions to come into it, for all sorts of visions to come out of it. So I've got this vision of what it means, and hopefully my vision can include all the other ideas people have that can be put into a community center, all the events we might think of dreaming up, all the products we might want to carry, all the projects we might want to create out of this. And what I see the co-op doing is, in Boulder, is serving as a microcosm for something that's happening in the country and in the world at large. I think in our country there's an incredible sense of alienation. There's a sense of not having a place, not being settled. Part of it just might be part of the American character, you could say, but a lot of it has to do with the time we're living in. And one of the things about the time we're living in is we're living in a time where our whole culture has been corporatized in a way. And I think this is very apparent in the movement, or it's this awareness of this corporatization of our culture is very prevalent within the movement to start a co-op here in Boulder. And somehow we're wanting to reclaim something, reclaim democracy, reclaim Boulder. But reclaim our country, reclaim the world, reclaim the planet, because part of the corporatization of our country, and not just our country, but the planet, is the incredible environmental destruction that we're witnessing. And this is part of the reason we want to form a co-op, is to prevent this, to create a positive alternative. None of this can really happen without participation. We don't reclaim our community, we don't restore the community. If it's only a few people working on it, it's going to take an effort of hundreds of people, in all of us in our own ways, working to create something beautiful here. The idea is that we're all involved, that it takes a community to build a community, and that we'll co-create whatever it is we want to become. And I'm hoping you all will participate in that, and that we can all work together to change the world and save the world. Thanks. And I guess if anybody has any questions about the co-op, since I'm up here, I could answer them, or various people around the room might be able to answer them. And you don't have to have questions. Good.
We're going to have a musician come up now. His name is Brigitte Krishna. He's from Argentina, and he's going to be playing some Spanish songs. So we're going to be reading the translation of those songs, also very beautiful music. Just might give him a couple minutes to get up here.
So I dedicate this song to the reminiscence of the Mayan civilization in Mexico, and particularly to the Mayan reminiscence of the communities in Chiapas, and Oaxaca, and Guatemala.
tiempo de la tarde, así fue que yo los vi, transmitiendo la idea de la emancipación, protegiendo a su pueblo de aquella explotación. Con la frescura del cielo de Chiapas, donde muchos aún sostienen esa lucha por la dignidad de poder trabajar y sembrar la tierra en paz, que sus niños se alimenten y puedan estudiar.
How wonderful to imagine a planet without borders for the present and future, today, tomorrow.
Que me hizo recordar el sol de aquellas flores con la tierra fresca. Cuántos días intentando realizar la luz y la verdad, existir más junto a ti, y si soñarte sin cesar. Canción para toda la gente que busca la libertad de sus mentes y los pueblos, y así reconciliar la armonía entre los seres, la paz en el mundo vivo. Delito que es cantar, no se trata de expirar, seguir con el ideal de construir un mundo nuevo que podremos compartir. Justicia, riqueza, ciencia y naturaleza, que puedo imaginar. Planetas sin fronteras, el amor en todas partes, las que pueda llegar, tu interior y tu exterior, quien la vida y el espacio. Cada instante, mirando y contemplando al respirar toda la inmensidad y la belleza de los niños, la humildad y la bondad, virtudes que despiertan piedad del hondo de las almas, por el presente y el futuro.
Even if anybody's interested, there's some CDs that you can produce it. So, yeah, here they are.
Did you have a good time tonight, Steve?
Huh?
Did you have a good time tonight? Yeah? What? What do you mean, yeah, sure? Oh, yeah, sure. Yeah, sure.
Yeah, sure. It was a good time.
The musicians are going to gather over there, so they won't be bothered by people that are moving in and out. So you're most welcome to go into this beautiful dining hall or dining room and join the musicians. Thank you.
Attention. surface and she cursed our wind. We had long since gone. We ran down between the tracks where the trees grew still. We poured our plunder on the ground and
Cleanup crew.
I don't know what else.
Hello, hey guys, turn around.
The last shot of the
The
night.
dish crew.
Dish crew.
Hey,
Look.
Feels quiet. Open.
Not only do they give speeches, but they wash dishes.
Do it all.
I love that, man. Good job, you guys.
Behind the scenes. Thanks for coming.
Yes, thanks for being here. Bye.
Yeah, well, like Steve was saying earlier, we've gotten to the point where we've got our building now, and we try to coordinate the talents of all the members, or those who want to be involved. And it's been a really interesting and fun process, because so many people that have become members are saying, oh, I have this talent, or I have this talent, and I can help with that. And we're getting so much volunteer help with all that. We have 700 people out there. We're going to have more than 1,000, and they all have great talents.
Yeah.
And they can really help to.
Well, I did actually
run
want to
this
make
business.
sure we got to that of what you need from people still.
We're going to need to renovate the
General-
building.
Yes.
And we're going to need everyone in line for that. We're going to need
Uh-huh.
architects, we're going to need carpenters, we're going to need electricians, plumbers, anyone that can swing a hammer that knows where they're swinging it.
So people to volunteer for that,
Yes,
right?
everywhere from someone who can just swing a hammer to someone who's got a license and can head a project.
Yeah, we need licensed people to oversee things.
Hey, Theo. What's your name?
My name?
Yeah.
I can't tell you. I have to leave the mask on. I'm wanted in 7 states. Alright, I'm gonna make a little noise.
Go ahead.
On the raining water, on a boat at the turtle shell. Came my sailor, this is the sad tale I must tell. How the pilot stole a passport, as in the town we sailed. And before I could learn the language, I was fingerprinted in jail. But there's no big thing. The sun is beating down, and there's fish to fry and songs to sing, and the moon will be full tonight. My belly too. You got me to love. I got you. In on the raining prison, my thoughts drift very far, while someone plays the yellow bird on a silver string guitar. In the Honduran waters, I push my stolen boat to sea. If I make it, I'll get to Cayman. If I die, at least I'm free. But it's no big thing. The sun is beating down, there's fish to fry, good songs to sing, and the moon will be full tonight. My belly too. You got me to love, baby, I got you. It's no big thing. Sun is beating down. There's fish to fry, good songs to sing, and the moon will be full tonight. My Manitou, you got me to love. I got the turtle stew.
Hey, did you know that arch is the golden proportion?
The golden
Proportion, you don't know the golden proportion?
Uh-uh.
It's related to the proportion of the pyramids and all that.
You're kidding.
Yeah.
Wow, man.
Very cool.
You're some architect.
Well, I don't call myself an architect. So where is this going? This is just for the archives?
The archives. I got it when it was gutted, now I got this stage, and this will come on the opening too.
Are you a member?
Not yet, isn't that funny?
Jeez.
Don't tell anybody though.
Christ. Actually, I think the real Christ, big life-size Christ to this.
He's got us on camera.
Big life-size Christ right here, nailed the wall. And I got it for posterity as well.
When they come in, great.
Christ in Rio.
We'll know we're like, probably that would be right over there. On the other side. Actually, you could have some on this side. Yeah, so we have a fountain and like lots of green. But we were talking discount, full case items, whatever, all the really good cheap stuff. So they walk in and get.
Give me a picture. What do you see?
Okay, so when you walk in, you see lots of green fountains, cool and peaceful, people doing community-oriented stuff, some kids playing, produce. Most of the grocery aisles are blocked off by a lot of this. You only see about one grocery aisle you're not even diverted over this way because it's just dull stuff to think about back of cashiers' heads. Or you might see some people that are talking it up in line.
What I don't like is that this stuff is in the way of line the door cafe.
Whoa, Zanja. Good, how are you?
Doing really well. You got food in there.
There's food in there? This room gonna be in here? It's a cooler?
It's gonna be the, Kevin, what's this room gonna be?
It's gonna be
The walk
for like pops and stuff like that.
All right,
Pops
cool.
and such.
Nice.
I think it's also gonna be like a display for all their pops and stuff too.
Come on, buddy, smile. Let your natural talent come out. Let him interview you.
Talk to my agent.
I don't know. I got a feeling you're kind of expensive, right? It's a star.
Yeah, I want to talk to you right up here.
Where is he?
Right here, Pete. Keep going towards the flower case, Dave.
Oh, this guy. Oh, hey, I remember you from Diversity Boulder. We had you on a panel once. So this is your baby, the whole thing?
I am in charge of the renovations.
Wow, man, you're doing a great job.
Thank you. You're very kind.
Well, it's really nice. When do you anticipate opening?
Hopefully by next weekend.
Next weekend.
Hopefully. I'm not allowed to answer.
Nobody wants to commit themselves to that question.
Not right now. But we're getting very close. You can see. Look at the shelf.
Yeah, look at the progress.
Yeah.
You know, actually, I've been in here for a number of weeks doing the progress from the gutted open space till now, and it's fantastic. The progress is incredible.
I'm glad you're impressed. We're not 3 months late. We're 20 years early.
Well put, my man. Well, thank you. Any words of encouragement for the city of Boulder?
For the city of Boulder?
Yeah.
Yes. Imagine and grow and build more cooperatives. That's the future.
Thank you, sir. This is great. Well, I'll just go this way then.
Yeah. Employ yourself in a cooperative.
Employ yourself in a cooperative.
Employ yourself in a cooperative. Yes.
Because it's for the people, by the people.
For yourself.
For yourself.
Employ yourself.
Thank you.
Your neighbors and your friends.
No, we have an oil.
Make your community an entire loved one.
Like beverages we have, just come
That's the
block
future.
everything together.
Thanks.
You're welcome. Thank you.
I'll see you soon.
Bye.
Gorgeous. It's amethyst?
Amethyst, Brazilian amethyst. Here we have a piece of Brazilian amethyst from the mines in Brazil, which this is for the third eye chakra, which will increase your psychic development and help you along the spiritual path of your journey in life.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Very cool.
Can you hear me all right now?
Uh-huh.
All right, so I'm David Blessing. I'm the renovations coordinator at the Boulder Co-op Market. And this is our building. And we started with this last February. We just started the lease on it. And it was a business supply, office supply retail store. And this half was, the other half was a mail order business, and it was full of all kind of walls, etc., things that we didn't need. So we had to do extensive renovations. We had to cut open the floors and install floor drains for our refrigeration equipment, and we had to remove all the old wiring because it was virtually all obsolete and out of code. All of the old plumbing. We had to start basically from scratch with the 4 walls. And we even had to remove a wall. There was a wall dividing the 2 halves of the building that we had to remove, and I can show you those when we go inside. So let's go inside. So we started with carpeted floor on bare concrete, and we had to scrape up the concrete in the glue and cut the floors open. All these separations in this wall, if you come around this side, you'll be able to see them. This is a solid wall front to back with just 1 or 2 doors in it. Then we had to add large steel beam lentils to hold up the roof. And so we had to cut out a lot of concrete wall in there. And then join the 2 halves of the building. So this is the main grocery area, which was the retail space for Business Express, as I said, was the office supply store. And this is our cafe. And this was a large dirt floor. It was a pit. There was nothing in this floor. It had been a wooden floor on top with a 3-foot gap to dirt. And we had to remove the old rotten floor, throw it in the dumpster, and then lay in fill. And then we laid in tubing for radiant heat flooring. So this room and the next room and the kitchen has radiant heat flooring that we're going to heat with passive solar hot water panels on the roof. And then we also laid in, of course, electricity lines and refrigeration lines in the floor. Anyway, that's another story. This is our second plan here. So our floor is a little bit funky from some positions we had originally intended to put our deli cases along this wall, and that's what this floor here is for a deli case here and a salad bar there. And then we had another idea to have more of a cafe style rather than a deli style, when we got enough money and enough interest in having a kitchen and a cafe. And this left me seating it all. So if you ever notice that it's a little bit strange with floor drains, that's why. It's a new design. So this is our kitchen now. We'll get there. With our kitchen with our new vent hood. And this is the most expensive thing in the house. We spent $18,000 on this hood and all the things that go with it. And this is the kitchen to be. As you see, it's still a little bit rough, but pretty soon it'll be quite nice.
It's a Hobart dishwasher. Oh no, it's not. It's a Jackson. Okay.
So when we go over and see Todd in his produce area, I should have gone on that site. Let's go to the community room, and then we'll go over to the retail space. So through the cafe, we arrived at the community room, and this is our community room. It's right now in production for our health and beauty aid section by the cash registers there. This is the shelving we're building here right now. But later this will be for yoga classes, meditation classes, martial arts classes, various types of community meetings as the community needs. And then through that door is the restrooms and yeah, put it over the leg for one of our pieces of equipment. Anytime you see something like this, don't throw it away. Look at a couple of electrical boxes. They're very short.
Really?
Yeah, there's two boxes together with a short piece of conduit.
If I see it, I'll hold on.
Thank you. What's your name again?
I'm Shannon.
Shannon, and choose?
That is Beck.
Yeah, okay. So this is Todd, our produce manager, and this is Beck and Shannon, assistant produce people. And this is the produce section. We have 44 feet of produce case, our flour cooler, and our produce island. And these were bought at auction. No, none of these were bought at auction. These were bought from a second-hand dealer, and we got a really good deal on them. And I hope they work well for everybody.
We have these beautiful baskets that we just purchased today, handmade.
Really?
And
who made them?
Unfortunately, they were made in China. Yes. So we are bringing a nice flair into the produce section.
That's nice.
We'll be one of the two stores that are completely organic in Boulder. This produce section won't see anything but organic produce.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Remember my old produce section? Do you remember my old produce section?
Of course, Todd. Of course.
This is Sarah. Sarah, say hello.
Hello.
This is Sarah, our grocery manager. And this is John, assistant grocery person. And this
Bob.
is
Chris.
Bob.
I'm Larry.
Chris.
Tom.
is assistant grocery person.
I'll be Bob. Okay.
And this is the grocery area. It's still under development.
This is Milan.
And a whole section of juices.
Mostly organic. Yeah. I think 5 SKUs not organic.
Oh. That's sweet.
Water, boxes, freezer.
So this is our freezer section, and they're still working on getting electricity on. So we're still not turned on yet. But hopefully by Monday or Tuesday it'll all be up and running. This is our bulk section, still filled with extra pieces of shelving. So we're still deciding what to do with. This is our bulk section. It's going to be, I understand, it's going to be the biggest in Boulder. What kind of bins? I don't know how many bins there are here. A lot of bins. A lot of bulk. So come down and enjoy bulk. This is our bulk walking cooler. We'll have repackaged bulk goods in this cooler. Later. This is our grain grinders, our wheat or fresh flour grinders. You can have fresh ground flour from these. This is, you got me in silhouette now?
Yeah, definitely. You look psychedelic.
This is our coffee grinder and coffee bulk coffee dispensers. We'll be getting our coffee actually from somebody else other than Millstone. So you'll have to delete this out in editing so you can't see the brand. But yeah, you can come and get fresh coffee beans from all over the world, and hopefully we'll have a lot of organic coffees for you. This is the office. Yet to be, you'll just imagine a lot of computers and desks in here, and you'll have it pretty much what it's going to be, our office. This is men's toilet and sink and etc. All just about ready to go. This is, what is your name?
Richie.
Richie. This is Richie, our tile layer man, and he's laying tiles in here. Hi. And it's getting it done. This is the women's room, women's restroom, and the tile grinder, the tile cutter. And they're doing a wonderful job. Sure. Cutting those tiles in. Over here we have the break room. This is now filled with electrical supplies, but it will soon be the employees' break room. And they'll be able to take a break from the stresses. Maybe they'll have beanbag chairs on the floor. Maybe they'll have a table, but anyway, they'll have a nice place to rest. That's really the restroom. This is the therapy room. This is where people can, therapists, don't step on that tile. Where therapists can rent some space and see their patients, whether they are massage therapists or counselors, whatever. They'll be able to see patients in here. And then again, we come back to the community room from the other side, on the front door of the community room. And Theo picked out all the colors for this, Theo and Resh. I hope you like the colors. I think they look like a Tibetan monastery. So I like the colors. This is some of our kitchen equipment. We're getting ready to lay tiles in the deli, in the cafe area. So we had to move all the equipment out of there into here, because they're still putting wall coverings on the walls in the cafe or in the kitchen, and we're laying tiles in the cafe. So stuff is here for the time being. And that's the tour. That's, any questions?
When are you going to open?
We're going to open very soon, within a week or two, like that. It'll be within 2 weeks, I would say. We're targeting the 27th, which is a week from tomorrow, but that's going to be tough to meet, and we're trying our best. We're going to be very close to that date. Maybe a few more days. It kind of depends on the Excel Energy. They have to come out, and they were supposed to come today, and they didn't show up. So hopefully they'll come on Monday. If they show up on Monday, then it's going to be a few more days to get all the refrigeration equipment running up to temperature and tested, and then inspected by the health department to make sure it's all holding temperature before we can put product into it. So that's going to be really tight to Saturday. Hopefully we can meet it, otherwise it'll be the week after that. So we're doing our best.
Do you have a full staff of employees yet? Has everybody been hired?
I don't know, because that's not my job.
Right.
I'm in charge of renovations, and I don't have enough brain space left. My head's a little bit small to fit all that stuff in there. So I just focus on the renovations right now. But Steve Phillips would be the one to ask about that.
Well, congratulations, David. You're doing a great job.
Thank you very kindly.
Thank you. Hey, Todd. There you go. I just wanted to get your face.
So do we want to do this with him with the phone and all, or do you want to just make it as is?
Well, at first I thought remember, you want to be brief with Steve. I didn't want to put him out. But that'd be great if you wanted to pick up the phone or something. No big deal. Maybe I'll get a close-up of this.
Considering the phone is actually disconnected right now, it was perfectly good to pick it up. But put it on your other ear, so I can talk in this ear.
Yeah, what's up?
The usual. We're taking your time.
Hello?
Are you getting
Just a
it?
minute. Just hold on a second. So, is the department ready yet?
Oh, it's totally ready, yeah.
The shelves are
I've
up
got
and
2,307 items on the shelf, ready to sell. There's 6 deep.
Congratulations. Good job. Hello? Yeah. Yeah, I'll be coming soon. About 10 minutes. Okay. Bye.
And then a fade in on his face.
Uh-huh.
Gotcha.
It's pretty funny where all the patches are. I know. It's like how did they go around? The string tie crotch. That's why I noticed it. I was like, what's he got for his head? Where? No, that looks good. She got yours patched up as well. Yours are pretty simple, the ones you gave me. Oh, yeah. Those fit? Oh, yeah, they fit. They just, they were just... Oh, yeah.
Can you say that again?
Managers meeting beginning. 1 minute.
Minus 60 seconds.
Hey guys, I'm sorry to be a pain in the butt, but before you begin, is there any way you guys would just say who each of you are and what you've done or what you do for the co-op?
This is Cornelius Fudge, General of the Revolution.
Wow.
Tex. Right here.
Tex?
Tex.
blue.
Lionel Sanford.
Blue.
The new Theo show.
I like that.
I'm Animal, director of the community center. I don't like it either, but my real name means God, so it's okay. It's a little balance.
What is it you do, Theo?
I am a community organizer, director of the community center.
And you're also president of the board this time.
Or a board president if when things slow down.
And a board member as well.
Looks like it's your turn, David.
I'm David Blessing. I take myself too seriously, but I work on it. And I'm the renovations coordinator.
Ah, you've done a fine job, David.
I'm also a board member.
And who's this next to you over here?
John White. I'm general contractor of the project here.
It's actually John's brother.
Yeah, because
Clean guy.
Clean cut.
Or Brother John.
Brother John. I'm Hampton Islam, and I'm leading the charge towards a wellness area for the store, which will be supplements and body care and general merchandise and bulk herbs and all kinds of other things and to make you well and strong. That's it for now.
I'm Dwayne. I'm coordinating the cafe launch and managing that.
I'm Sarah, the grocery manager. Bulk dairy, grocery, frozen. That's me.
Let's see.
I'm Steve, and I'm the co-op manager.
Ah, the big cheese.
I missed one
The
person.
big cheese.
Pardon me?
This one over here.
Ah.
Hello, I'm Todd Postman.
And we're missing my wonderful assistant,
You
Chris.
gotta get Tex over here.
Hi, I'm Tex. I'm the assistant cafe manager.
Tex.
That's your real name is Tex?
No, that's my given nickname here at the co-op. My real name is Stuart.
Hey, Chris!
Okay, I think we better start the meeting.
I think so too.
Okay.
Chuck, you gonna introduce yourself?
Thank you, everybody.
Okay.
You still need Chuck here.
Oh, that's right. This guy I've seen a lot. Chuck, what are you camera shot?
Can you tell Chris to come here for a second?
Chuck's running from the law.
Ask Chris to come here for a second.
Okay, thank you, Steve.
He's actually on the FBI list.
Liar!
He goes at 10 degrees tomorrow.
Okay, excuse me. Go get it.
A lot of work to my head. Hello, hello.
Hey, Steve.
Hey, what's going on?
Now, how come you weren't at the manager's meeting? I got all those guys to say who they were, but I didn't get you.
Because I'm not employed. I'm not a manager.
Well, who are you, Steve?
Just a volunteer.
Really?
Yeah.
And what do you do then?
Oh, everything. Whatever needs to be done, I'll fill in the blanks.
Are you on the board of directors?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm on the board.
Cool, man.
Excellent.
Yeah, I got
Among
you.
other things. No, we got to get the recycling program in together, and composting, and what else? Just all of that. All of the stuff that needs to be covered that other folks can't do.
Somebody's got to do that, right?
Someone's got to do it. Yeah.
Good deal.
Got to open on the right foot.
That's right. Thanks, Steve.
You're welcome. See you later.
Bye.
See you later. Oh my God, you
Good to see you.
I'm all over.
The only place I haven't gotten is the inside of this building here.
You guys are ready. Ready to talk.
This is where the magic happens.
Sure.
You care if I get you on film here just for a second?
Sure. Oh.
Hi, what's your name?
My name's Aaron.
Aaron. So what do you do here?
Well, I'm going to be a cashier permanently. But right now I'm doing some membership database stuff.
One second. Yeah. I've got the crew, I've got the building a million times. This is the only thing I haven't gotten.
Well, it's a good thing you came today because we're moving our office tomorrow into our permanent space.
You're kidding. So this is gone after today.
Yep.
Whew, boy, it is good timing. Man. Well, it was really nice to meet you, and thanks for letting me do this.
Yeah, no problem.
What's your name?
Ed.
Ed. So, and what's your position? I'm sorry.
Well, I don't actually have a position, but
You're just a good guy.
he's showing up.
Well, cool, man. Thank you.
All right.
Hi. Uh-oh. Hey, it's you guys. Have you guys been building on this from the beginning?
No. No, about a week and a half.
Really? Oh, okay.
Just that far, that juice bar.
Okay. Hey.
What's your name?
Go. Peter Casperson.
Are you building something here?
Well, I'm just volunteering. I'm part of that crew of volunteers that are around here.
I've met a bunch of them, yeah.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Wow, you're like one half is all white and the other half is all dark.
Yin yang.
There it is. So what's your quandary again, Todd?
Well, we're having to deal with the grid here, and we don't got electricity to the walk-in cooler. Without that walk-in cooler, we're not walking very far with that produce.
You don't know when to order or what, right?
Yeah,
Everything's...
I don't know when to order. So I think I want to order. I think we're ready, but I just want to make doubly sure. We're on our way. I placed it today, and they got my number. Just waiting to get the A-OK from the city that we're good to put product in there. We're on our way.
We're on our way.
Yes.
I like hearing that. So should I fade out on the
So what's next?
What is next? That was a look. All right, I'm fading out as you walk. Whoa, man! Whoa! Atlas. Hey, Steve.
It was nothing.
This wasn't meant to be on camera, but I came to ask you a question. I'm sure you're sick of this, but
just for camera reservations, I'm trying to work out a schedule for this thing. Do you have any idea now after your meeting when you're going to open or anything like that?
Don't answer the question.
Yes. Yes, our opening date will be in
My advisor said. Did you get that? Yeah, that was the date.
That's pretty soon.
Definitely will be open by then.
There's no way it's going to open by this Saturday, right?
This Saturday?
No.
What Saturday is that?
Hot brownies,
The
anything?
the
They have
5th.
some stuff
No.
inside of them?
Serious? Impossible?
Seriously
It
impossible.
won't be this Saturday.
Okay.
No. But we are giving out membership cards. People would
Giving
like
them
to come
out?
in.
Oh, you mean for the people that
For
bought
those who have become members, yes. So come on by, pick up your card, and get ready. This will be opening soon.
Good. Thank you, Steve.
You're welcome.
He's very good on camera.
Up a little bit. Push it forward.
How you feeling, Billy?
I'm alright, Major. How you doing?
How was the weekend?
It was good. It was busy.
Yeah.
You too?
Yeah. Everything is well. Cultivating a new relationship, new friendship.
Oh, that's a good thing.
Beautiful thing. Right?
Yeah.
It's neat.
Cool, man. Congratulations. Hey, how you doing?
Fine.
I can't escape. Hey, hi. How you doing? You sell that gym thing yet?
Oh, that was a gift, a wedding gift.
What a nice gift.
But we'll have some here.
You guys are making it happen, aren't you?
We are making it happen. This is a photo documentary, history in the making of
That's
the
right.
Boulder Co-op.
That's right.
Don't shoot the top of his head. He's got a bald spot up there.
I'll cover it up.
Hey, maybe we should do a television program.
That's what I am
I think
doing.
we should be on TV. And here's the general manager.
I've got that guy. He is the most photogenic person in the building.
This whole
Looking good.
Yep.
Yeah, these are nice.
Back to that. Yeah.
Are you a member already?
No, but a year and a half ago, I got into how this was being set up and how the program was going to run about a year ago. Interesting process on donation and grants, and just the whole idea of how to open up a co-op in Boulder with so many people already wanting to join. And what else?
Why do you think we need another grocery store here in Boulder?
Non-profit is wonderful.
Ah, that's what it's about then.
Yeah.
So this co-op part of it is really it's a good it's a good plan.
Yeah, it's a good plan.
It's good for the people.
For the community, yeah. And for the environment.
Cool. That's what I wanted.
Cool.
Thank you very
Yes,
much.
That's what I have.
Wow. So you're gonna be a member? Yeah. Uh-oh. He's walking
What's it
about.
filmed for?
What?
What's this filmed for?
Come in closer because I won't be able to hear you very well. It's just going to be for just to archive the building of the co-op. So, do you think it's a good idea?
Definitely.
Yeah?
Boulder needs a co-op.
Do we need another grocery store?
Probably not another grocery store, but if I take away one of the big ones.
So because it's a co-op, that's the good thing, right?
Yeah.
And so are you going to work as like an active member and do the volunteer work or whatever?
I was thinking about maybe teaching karate.
Pardon me?
Maybe teaching karate.
Really? Oh, because
Yeah.
they have a community in, right?
Right.
How does that happen? Do you have to apply for that?
I think so.
And what's your name?
Shane Anthony.
I know that. Are you still eating raw food?
Somewhat.
Somewhat?
Yeah.
Feel good?
Feeling good, yeah.
Thanks for the interview.
Alright.
Clint Eastwood. Hey, Steve. So wait, can I ask you a couple questions? I know I talked to you back before, out and back, but so what's the great thing about this co-op?
You.
Me?
You. Absolutely.
Meaning the people, right?
In a sense, yes. The people. Yeah. No, that's pretty foundational for sure.
Why is it a good thing?
Why is it a good thing? Lots of different reasons, I suppose. Probably key is that we're all connected, so if we don't take care of one another, we're all doomed. I keep looking at you, but you're looking down there, and I need to be looking there. So that would be one reason, of course. You want me to say something else?
I was just thinking about something else.
Oh, you're trying to think of something else?
Look at this. Wow, you've just grown an extra appendage.
I have?
Oh my God.
That's what you're doing. Yeah, I know we're all having fun here.
I can tell you're having fun.
Don't believe it.
Don't believe him.
It's been terrible.
I'm on some sort of mind-altering substance that makes me lie, I guess.
Wow, I'm gonna
Yeah.
put that on TV. Cops will be at your door.
They would,
Very soon.
yeah. So anyway, hopefully we'll be open soon.
I hope so, yeah.
Hope so, yeah.
So a lot of members now, don't
So
we?
so we can get all get along with get on with our lives. And we have about 2,400 people.
That's unbelievable. That's
pretty
fantastic.
good. I would say we'll get at least another 1,000 before the end of the year.
There's great city support for this, isn't there?
Pretty much so, yeah. Absolutely. We're lucky. We're lucky. People are choosing to commit to something like this.
Okay, thank you, my man.
Bye-bye. Thanks for videotaping.
Thank you.
Hey.